still alive.
Microphone check test. I forgot I had the mute button on the whole time. Allison, what's going on? I had the microphone off. Oh my god. Microphone check test. I bet that sounds better now. And okay, Sky Meets World. I see you over there on YouTube. I don't recognize your name right. Christina, shout out. How's your day? My day is awesome. Look at this. Look, we're gonna build the creme de la creme. This is going to be a fat boy. This is going to be an awesome build. Guys, I'm sorry I have not streamed in quite a while. I haven't streamed in quite a while. I have been pretty busy. I only hear the music. Okay, microphone check. Can you guys hear my voice? Can you hear me talking? Microphone check. Yeah, I see audio moving. Okay. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. So let's see here. So yeah, I have been. Okay. Yeah, my wife's popping in the door. Yeah, we hear you. All right. So I haven't been streaming a lot. I've been working my Monday through Friday IT gig. After I get done with work, I'm either sending somebody an invoice, trying to get them a computer, some kind of parts list, or, building something quickly on the side. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Thank you, Wes. By the way, Wes is going to be the recipient. Kabuski. of this monster build we're doing tonight. So we got to go over the parts list. Oh yeah, Sky Meets World, Keisha's son. That's right. Hey, tell your mom I said hi. You know, I haven't seen her in a while. I just see her on Facebook, and you know, I see what she's up to and all that. But yeah. For those of you that don't know, Anna Karina, that is my beautiful wife. She's upstairs. She should be getting ready to go to bed, but she's not because she's up watching me. Thank you, sweetheart. Parts list. All right, let's switch this up so you guys can see. Kaboski. All right. Now, obviously, you have seen the big box that I keep holding up. This is going to be. It's going to be built with the Ryzen 7. I went ahead and stepped up for Wes just a little bit, and I don't think he knows it. At first, I started to look at the second generation Ryzen processors, but the third gen is a really good, strong bump up, and it was just a few dollars extra. It was like $5 extra or something. It was cheaper, so it was more bang for the dollar. 8-core, 16-thread. Look at this. 8-core, 16-thread, Ryzen 7 3700X. This is going to be a monster. This thing goes up to 4.4. No over. I mean, that's the boost, right? It starts off at 3.6 base. It goes up to 4.4 gigahertz without overclocking. This is a monster. I mean, this is an excellent processor. This is a multitasker's dream. I'm talking, this stomps mud holes in the i7s when it comes to like multitasking. So heads up, dude, you could be able to. Okay, on my 8th generation i7, okay, I have an i7 8700K. Mine is overclocked to 5 gigahertz, right? I can open 40 Google Chrome tabs. I could have all my stream software going on. I can have, Spotify. I have my calculator open. I can have Steam and all of my stream software crap on screen. I can have Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, Outlook open 30 times a piece, okay? And I don't skip a beat. You're going to be able to do anything you want to do on this computer, man. That's how good this processor is. So that's step one. We're going to cool down the processor by going with my favorite Cooler Master. Usually I buy the black edition only. This is the RGB black edition. All that means is it lights up a little bit. Not bad. Really, really freaking cool. How did I score that? Well, the processor, that wasn't too bad. The graphics card, getting that graphics card was, oh my God, that was a nightmare. I mean, just being straight, I had to get hold of a graphics card from China. I had to wait like, oh man, Wes, I don't know how long it was. I've already lost count, but yeah, I had to wait a long time for the graphics card. Anyway, rest of the parts list. We're going with my favorite. I really like these. I use these in my own computers. This has gone into my last 5 builds now, just because of how fast and snappy they are. This is the Western Digital Black 1 terabyte M.2 SSD. It's about the size of a stick of gum, but it's a 1 terabyte speed demon of a solid state hard drive. This is going to do his build wonders. I'm talking, you hit the power button, you turn your computer on, you're looking at your desktop in like sub 10 seconds. And the way I build them, I set them up with local accounts in Windows, and I don't set passwords, so he doesn't even have to type a password into it. He could set one, if he wants to later, but yeah, man, it's gonna be fast. Definitely worth the wait, no worries. Yeah, because your buddies, they've already got their gaming computers, but when you get yours, I built some computers for Wes's buddies, and they got good builds. They got very good builds. They were going, I think, let's see, one of them said he wanted a mid-range gamer, so I built him a mid-range gamer. And then I guess one of his buddies came over to his house and saw it, and he was like, I want the same one. So I got a message from the guy asking like, hey, I want the same one. And I said, okay, well, what do you use it for? Are you gonna record or whatever? And he goes, I want the same one. So I built him an identical build. So those guys are back home gaming it up. And now Wes is the third man in the mix. He has gone pretty big here, though, as you will see shortly. So, yeah, they're going to be jealous of you, man. They're going to be the ones that's, they're going to be jealous for sure. 1 terabyte Western Digital Black Edition, super fast. This is becoming my favorite go-to pack of memory, too. This is the Corsair LPX, the Vengeance LPX kit. It's a 16 gigabyte kit. And because he's going down the Ryzen side of things, AMD Ryzen benefits greatly from high-speed memory. So we're not doing any 2933 megahertz or 2400 megahertz, 2600 megahertz, 3600 megahertz memory. This is a screaming little fast pack of memory. This is going to feed that processor, and it's going to need to be fed. So that's what we're going with. For the power supply, this, again, EVGA, I have not had an EVGA power supply fail on me yet. I've had a Corsair fail. I've had many Ultra power supplies fail from back in the day. I've had some other power supplies pop and short out when I decided to cheap out and got like a Chinese knockoff or something. I no longer do that. Whenever I build a computer, I now purchase a high quality power supply. That's the part that you just don't cheap out on. I don't cheap out ever, really, but this is the part that I make sure it's high quality, because this is going to ultimately feed your computer clean power. It needs to be able to last. I mean, I work in IT for a living. My computer, it has to be reliable. I cannot have my computer go down. Now, mine is kind of a monstrosity. I'm using a 1600 watt power supply for really no reason at all, but at least I can say it ain't even working. So yeah, you gotta have a high quality power supply. EVGA 80 plus gold. This is going to be clean, just good power for a long time. This is this is not something that Wes didn't order this. This is just something I had laying around. All it is, man, this is a little surprise. Here's your bonus. This is a little video game controller holder. You could put like some Xbox 360 or some Xbox controllers or PlayStation controllers on it. It's just a little controller stand. It's got a little USB charging base to it, so you could plug it in your computer and then plug a, let's say, a controller into it for charging purposes. It doesn't work like a pass-through USB, but it will charge a controller. So yeah, I had this in a box laying around. It's brand new. I got it when I bought my kids some gaming desks, and they don't use it. So yours, man, me to you. Just I almost literally threw this in the trash, but you can check that out. I think I gave somebody else one too. All right, and this is not the last item on the agenda, but this is the part that's going to hold it all together. This is the motherboard. We got the MSI B450 Tomahawk. This is a wonderful little motherboard. These B450s are solid. That's just the platform that we're going to be building on. All right. Last but not least, all the way from China. All right, it was actually a pretty cool little thing. Oh, I left the sheet inside. I got a parts check off that shows me the operating temperature of this part while it's running and everything. So yeah, this one runs cooler than I think it runs 68 degrees. Yeah, 68 degrees Celsius at operating temperature. So it's been tested out. Beautiful. This is it's a 1060 box, but this is the card. Let's get that out of there. Look at that. Kabooski. Look at that thing. Come on. That is the Gigabyte NVIDIA RTX 2070 in all of its glory. Kabooski. I'm going to show you the case here in just a second. Let's get to building. Here, let's stretch this out a little bit. There we go. All right, we'll set some stuff on the side. Christina says, case? What about the case? I'll show you the case. The case might be my favorite part. And Wes, this is going to make your buddies jealous too, because the case is identical to theirs, but it looks so much better. You're going to see it in a second. Right. Look at that. Come on. All right, first thing we're going to do, we're going to throw processor, memory, and yeah, processor, memory, SSD. We'll throw that stuff in here first. Should I show you the case? I'll show you the case. Boom! Look at that. Where is it? Boom! This is the Fractal Design Meshify C. That's tempered glass side panel. That ain't no plastic. And it's got the peel on it, you know? Like, I'm gonna let you peel it, Wes, but yeah, look at that. It's got the geometric triangular looking front panel on it. See that in the light? This case is so nice. And it's got the magnetic filters on the top. Ta-da! All right, let's get building. Now, the cooler that comes with AMD, it is substantial. You know, the Intel coolers, they are small. They use little plastic push pins. They are flimsy. They are rickety. It's gonna look so good with the desk I told you about. Yeah, man, your setup is gonna be nice for sure. I'm using, so I got a really nice desk. Matter of fact, I'll show it to you in a bit. I got a nice desk over here, and it looks cool and all, but it's not big enough. I got a 60-inch desk it's like a gaming desk with a cup holder and a cable basket under it, right? And the whole top surface is a mouse pad. You'll see it when you come get your computer, but I don't use that anymore. Now I'm using an 8-foot Lowe's hardware desk. It's like a picnic table almost, because I needed so much space. All right, anyway, quick little review. This is the stock AMD cooler that comes with these. They are substantial. They got some heft to them. It's definitely not a cheap product like the Intel stuff, but I still like upgrading coolers whenever I build a computer, because heat is going to determine how long your product lasts. It really is. How well you can dissipate heat and keep it like that. That's going to pay dividends into how long your computer lasts. I didn't want to use an AIO in this build. I have seen AIOs, I've seen water coolers, basically radiators with the closed loop system. I've seen those develop some air in the lines after a couple years. You don't got to worry about this. Fans will last forever. Just get a good one, like a really good one, Anyway, this is great. There's nothing wrong with this cooler. It comes pre-thermal pasted up, But we're not going to use this one. Good cooler and all. Just not going to use that one. All right. Triangle at the top left-hand corner. Wes, FYI, I don't put any stickers on the outside of the case, but you will get these stickers. You can throw them on the front of the case as you see fit, man. Here's my little gold corner. I never take these out until I'm ready to drop them in place. That's it. Whenever you drop the processor in place, there should never be any pushing down on the processor. It should fall in place perfectly. Boom. Processor installed. Boom. And of course, Wes's sticker gets put right back in the box. And that will go in the motherboard box. M.2. this one looks like it needs a little post. Yeah, this one I'm going to need a little post for it. So let me check the box, see if there's one in it. Oh, yeah, there's the M.2 screws. Let's see if there's a post. Aha. All right. Now, that's interesting. That motherboard, I'm going to have to remember that. The Tomahawk B450 motherboard did not come with this right here. It didn't come with one of those right there. Little post. You know what? Yeah, it kind of does, but they don't tell you this. You have to take one and move it on the motherboard, so that's a little weird. Let's move that one real quick. Okay, no big deal. Just something I gotta remember. Just like that. Hold on, I need a special screwdriver. Kabowski. That's it. That is your hard drive now. That's it. No longer big clunky hunks of metal jammed into a case. That's what they look like now. A little stick of gum. Memory. We're going A2, B2 on these slots. A1, A2, B1, B2. We're going in the tubes. Good, satisfying little snap. That's it. All right, now we need a cooler on this thing. Now this cooler has some heft to it. Look at that thing. Boom. Just a big, beefy freaking cooler. That is significantly bigger than the AMD, and it absolutely dwarfs the Intel stuff. This is going to be a nice cooler for sure. All right, first things first though. We've got to get all the brackets in the right place. These coolers come with both sets of brackets. That one is the Intel bracket. This one is the AMD bracket. So of course we're going to use this one. Just like that. Get some screws. Oh, and on this one, I'm gonna have to take the fan off first. That will give us room for the screws. That is so cool. Look at that. You can see right through it because of how wispy and thin those fins are. That's gonna get rid of so much heat. It's got those big fat copper pipes running through it. There's 8 of them on this one. Boom. All right. Anyway. All right, we got to get rid of this. Gotta get rid of the old bracket because we won't need this. That's the old back plate. I like this back plate. AMD didn't slouch on these back plates. It's nice, but again, we're not using this one. This is the stock one. It's made of some metal. You know, it's pretty sturdy. But we're going to be replacing it because we gotta go with this super wispy. I can't get over that. Look, you see right through it, man. This Cooler Master Cooler is going to do such a good job. Whew. That's what we're going to do. All right, now we got to get these clips. All right, now. Just like that. We're going to use these inside 4 pieces. The outsides are for the Intel stuff. Inside of each one of these spots, there's 2 holes that you can line up. You can push it right or you can push it left. We're pushing it all the way to the outside. There we go. Just like that. Now, these nuts that we're using right now, they are going to give the cooler what it needs to bite into. Now, oh yeah, it's looking good. Just gotta get some thermal compound on it. Needs a little more. There we go. Wish you could watch the rest of the build. That's okay, man. That ain't no big deal. I'm gonna finish this up. I should. Usually, I'm done at 11. You know, it takes about 2 hours to get it all said and done. But yeah, I'll be done around 11. Tomorrow, I'm going to be installing software. I'll install a game on it. I'll health check it, make sure it's in good shape, all that stuff. And once I got it ready, I'll shoot you a message. Don't worry about it. Oh. All right, now we got to put some motherboard standoffs in place. You know, I really like this case, but this is the one thing about it I wish Fractal Design would just go ahead and put motherboard standoffs in there for us. It's not like it's a difficult step or anything. It's just a little bit tedious. But this case, it's worth it in this case. This case is so good, but you know, 99% of all other cases out there, they already have these pre-installed, and I really wish Fractal Design would just go ahead and do this for us. Because again, it's not difficult. It's just, you know, another step. What's going on, man? What's up? Sorry, I'm not exactly being the most, entertaining person right now. How you been? Yeah, there we go. There. I can see everything now. Just getting the motherboard cinched down. Just going to put a couple in it for now. This thing's coming right along. We've been working on this for, oh man, hour and 20 minutes. That's not terrible. That's actually pretty good for me. Usually it takes me about 2 hours. Here we go. Come on, look at that. Ready for a power supply. Actually, no, not yet. Let's do some case wires and stuff. All right, now this is the part of the build it's always kind of hardest to show off, but like, check this out so far. Boom. Look at this. It's gonna be nice looking. There we go. I'll leave it on that screen for a little bit. All right, JFP1. Go. All right, we got all the case wires in. Look at this thing so far. This thing's gonna be super nice. All right, now I want to cable manage the back a little bit. These case wires and stuff. What I like to do when I build, I get all of my case wires and stuff done first, right? Or you know, fans especially, fans, case wires. USB cables. You want to get all this stuff cable managed before you put in the power supply. Otherwise, you're just putting the power supply on top of all this, and then you're trying to cable manage a rat's nest. You want to get this managed as best you can before you move on. Now, I still do have one case fan to plug in here, and I got to get the CPU cooler wired up too. There. Sorry about that. right. Now we're ready for a power supply. we're almost done. Whew. All right. We're ready for the main event. Boom. Joey, what's going on, man? Appreciate that like. Just in time, man. I just dropped in the RTX 2070. And we're about done. I'm gonna power this thing on. This is the Gigabyte RTX 2070. And it is a beaut. There we go. And look at that. Come on. Now I'm just gonna zip tie a couple things. Oh man, this is gonna look so freaking cool. Boom. All right, now I got to show you the back panel. All right, so yeah, all right, here's the whole deal. Check that out. The front of it, right? Nice little geometric shapes in the front. Super awesome. This is the Ryzen 7 3700X. We got 16 gigs of 36 megahertz Corsair, which one? Vengeance LPX. Threw a 600 watt power supply in it. We got the RTX 2070. Here's the back panel. come on. Look at that. Super nice cable management. Every wire where we want it to go. Nothing hanging out. Nothing hanging over top of motherboard. The back of the motherboard. Nothing crazy. This has been built to last a long freaking time. Boom. All right, now we gotta plug it in. Dang. Woo! Look at that. This thing is ready. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh man, that's awesome. Come on. Oh, I'm switching the lights around. Let me see if I can get something we like. Dang, that icy color looks pretty freaking cool. All right. So this one's going to be quite the beast. All right. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do is install Windows. I'm going to test it out. I'll probably run Unigine Heaven and a couple of games. I'll stress test it for a good bit just to make sure it's in good shape, because I would much rather it break here rather than after sitting at home with my customer. So I'm gonna test it out, make sure it's in great shape, and then we'll be good to go. Then our buddy Wes, he can come pick this thing up and game on. Just make sure all the fans are working. This is the quietest one I've built yet. It's just, there's no buzzing or humming. It's just air. Look at that. Come on. All right. So, yeah, all set, all ready to go. Look at this freaking thing. All right. I can't wait till Wes gets this. Wes, I don't know if you're still watching, but hey, man, this thing is ready to go. So, yeah, once again, I'm going to install Windows on it, install some games. I'm going to stress test this for a bit too. I'll run Unigine Heaven and a couple other tests just to make sure it's in good shape. And, I'll make sure that if it's going to break, it's going to break here. But nah, this thing Ryzen 7 3700X, 16 gigs, 3600 megahertz, and an RTX 2070. That's a sharp build, dude. That's gonna be that should last a good long time. So anyway, I'm all done for the night. I got work in the morning, so you guys take it easy. Peace out.